Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. Enjoy personalized comfort for better sleep night after night. And now, max out your savings. The more you buy, the more you save on beds, bases, and more. Plus, get free home delivery on any smart bed with base. Limited time. Check it out at a Sleep Number store near you or at sleepnumber.com today.
Skip the gym, not the workout. With Hydro, you get a full-body workout in just 20 minutes, hitting 86% of your muscles in one smooth, low-impact motion. And now there's the new Hydro Arc, Hydro's most advanced rower yet. Arc introduces Hydrometrics, tracking your power, endurance, and precision every time you row, so you can actually see your progress. Go to hydro.com and use code ROW to get $100 off any Hydro rower, including Arc. That's HYDROW.com, code ROW.
The kettle's boiled, Vic.
Great. Perfect timing. Just a dash of milk for me, please, mate.
Here you go. Shall we get started then?
Have you ever woken up on a Sunday morning and said, I'm never drinking again, and then found yourself waving $50 at a barman by happy hour?
Are you wondering why everyone else can stop at 1 while you head to a dodgy after-party with a weird bloke called Disco Dave? If so, it might be time to take a deeper look at your relationship with your reliable social crutch, alcohol.
On each episode, we'll investigate our own dysfunctional dealings with booze and find out if it's possible to stop this deeply ingrained habit before things get too messy.
Yep, we're going to open up a shame shed of humiliating drinking stories to help you understand why waking up from a booze coma each weekend with a kebab sticking out of your top pocket might actually be negatively impacting your health.
Hamish and I are here to delve into what it's like being sober, an unwanted warts and all look into why giving up those cheeky pints or putting down those mummy wines will make you feel happier, help your anxiety and mental health, and turn you into the most sparkly, authentic version of you.
Won't that mean I become boring though, Vic?
Well, Hamish, we'll just have to wait and see. I'm Victoria Vanstone.
I'm Hamish Adams-Cairns.
And this is Sober Awkward. I hear we're not allowed to say July dry, but the other way around, Hamish. A company has patented those words, so we're going to have to think of another way to describe this dry month, this non-wet month, Hamish, without saying it in that order. Any ideas?
Can we say July? Is July still fair game?
I think July, and I think saying it as a separate word, dry, I think that's okay. But I think if we join them together, we are going to get sued.
I've got two ideas.
Yeah, go on.
The big booze snooze?
No, it's not July, is it?
30 days of nope.
I love 30 days of nope, yeah. They're very good. How about dried July? With an IED.
Oh, okay. We put it in the past tense.
Yeah,
to get
dried.
Through the small print.
Dried
Smart.
July. Or mocktail month. Do you like that one? Or maybe reclaiming my liver, my dignity, and my phone camera roll while actively participating in the systematic toxin-induced neurogeneration avoidance of self-worth restoration protocol by temporarily ceasing to pour a government-endorsed, socially glorified Class A Carnarvon down my neck that's known to cause over 30 types of cancer, destroy families, disrupt sleep, increase anxiety, and somehow still get shoved down our necks from every direction month.
Wow. Firstly, that was take one.
Yeah, thank you.
Secondly, not that catchy.
No.
Is it? I mean, it's not like small in syllables and it doesn't rhyme.
No.
So I can see why we might be up against July dry there.
Yeah. Okay. July dried or 30 days of nope it is then.
but I guess all the information's in there, you know.
Yeah. I think it's catchy. I think it's good, Hamish. I think we should go with it. Here on Sober Awkward, we always wheel out a July episode around this time of year for obvious reasons.
That does make sense.
Yeah.
We're smart like that.
Yeah, we're very, very smart. It's basically tradition. If you've been listening for a while, you know the drill. Everyone gets all smug and sparkly for 30 days, proudly clutching their soda waters like Olympic torches. Look at me, I don't have a problem, they cry, while white-knuckling their way through birthday parties and awkward barbecues.
And then August hits, and it's like the fun fair has reopened with free booze and no seatbelts. The ride flies off the rails, everyone's neck in Prosecco by morning tea, and by the time December rolls in, we're sliding face first into a pavlova, muttering, I'll sort it out in dry January.
I'll sort it out in dry Jan, mate.
I'll sort it, mate.
Yeah, and round we go again.
That's basically, isn't it? We've got January, we've got July, and then we've got October. That's sort of 3 months that people really get behind.
Yeah, what's
depending on where
happening
you live.
what's happening between January and July then? That's quite a big. Oh, it's Parched March. That's the one I named, isn't it? Yeah, you got to do Parched March.
Is nice.
Yeah. Damp January. That's when you just drink at weekends. I think that is actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Some people do a month off and they love it. Yeah, obviously there are some heroes who tune into how they're feeling, enjoy the clarity, the better sleep, they eat better and think, actually, maybe this feels good and I'm going to give this sober thing a go. Then some fall to the wayside before anyone's even said stag do. It doesn't matter. Either way, we are here for you. Hopefully to awkwardly hold your hand, virtually, we can't promise we'll come visit you, and lead you to making the right choices for your brain and that beautiful body of yours.
I was never the sort of person to have a month off, if you've probably guessed. I was more of a what's the point in not drinking? All I wanted to do if mates were taking it easy was to force a shot down their throat, of course. I found anyone slowing down offensive. The only time I ever took off was when I was hungover or in hospital. Actually, I have to say this, Haim, I have drunk a glass of sparkling wine in hospital before. My mum snuck in a bottle of sparkly when I had my first baby, and I laid in bed after a C-section with all the drugs still wearing off and had a glass of cheap sparkling wine.
Dude, that's wetting the baby's head. How old was the baby?
The baby was
we
like
talking 5 minutes?
Yeah, literally 5 minutes. I was still pumped with opioids. So I did dry months when I was up the duff. In fact, those months allowed me to see a life outside of booze, which I think actually led me to seek out a sober life. I saw I could function and, still be a normal person. That's what July could be for you too. You actually don't have to have a small human growing inside you to quit drinking. Who knew?
I did the occasional January, and I think I did 1 or 2 dry Julys as well. And I did one
July,
stop
you said it. You just said it. You said dry July. Yeah.
I didn't. In 2015, I did take a year off. I was sponsored to do it. It was a dare. So people, I guess, were literally paying me or paying a charity that I'd helped set up to stop drinking. Maybe that's what we need to do here. Maybe we will offer you all a cash bonus if you make it through dry July. So,
Dry July, you've just said it again.
If you make it through July without drinking.
Let's just call it July.
Too catchy. It's got down too catchy. So we will give you, this is such a wild promise, we will give you $100 a month or $1,000 for giving up for a year.
Yeah, but if you're doing that, Hamish, you owe me $7,000.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Doesn't work, does it? And actually, there's a lot of listeners to this podcast because we could end up even more skint than we already are.
We cannot make that promise, but maybe you'll save that much yourself.
Yes. And then pay it to us.
Thank us for it. Oh, that's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah. Go to our Patreon page. You can make a donation on there. Yeah, and give us $7,000. Why not? I'm owed $7,000, I think. Let's not mention you here, Hamish. I don't want to bring this up, but maybe we shouldn't mention the fact that you did hand all your savings over to a stranger on the telephone quite recently.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I do not have cash to give out any more than I've already given out cash this year to people that I don't know.
I felt like it was really mean of me to mention that today because I just thought, I know it makes you feel sick, but I thought I'd do it anyway.
It's been 5 months. No, I reckon it's now not too soon. I reckon you can fully lean into abusing me about being conned, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's all right then. Yeah, I'm ready to lean into that a little bit more. Yeah. So did you consider carrying on? Like, when you gave up drinking for that year when you were sponsored, Hamish, when you reached your sponsorship goal, did you just think, well, kind of been there, done that, pass me a pint of Stella, let's get mortal? Or did you feel like carrying on?
It was a bit like you in hospital. So the goal was give up for the calendar year of 2015. I had a glass of champagne at about half a second after midnight on 2016. Right, no, I did not think about it for even a second.
Yeah, and that's the problem with drinking like that, isn't it? Is that why would you stop? Because it seems so frivolous and fun, which is the kind of the problem we're up against, isn't it? Is that even though people are suffering and feeling like shit from it all the time, it is just so bloody normalised that you think, well, this is what I have to continue doing, and to re-enter my own life socially, I have to start drinking again.
So we know you might be giving up alcohol, did it this July, to prove a point, maybe to your partner or your mates, or maybe just that little voice in your head whispering, maybe just see if you can do that. And that's great. But today, we're not just giving you reasons to quit, we're giving you reasons to stay on that bloody sober pony once July wraps up.
Why is the pony bloody?
Why is the pony sober?
Yeah, like so many
Aren't
questions.
all ponies sober?
No, they're right. They're known for being drunks, ponies.
Are they?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it, eating old apples? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, very unstable, Hamish.
We don't talk about ponies enough in this podcast.
No, we don't. Why the long face? What can we think of? How many horse jokes can we get in here? What is it? The main story? That's a good one.
No, something about them having big dicks.
Oh yeah.
It's not really a pun. Just
It's not really a pun.
Hung like a pony.
Just in case it's your first time listening to Sober Awkward, Hamish just wanted to share that he knows that ponies have big dicks.
I actually don't even know. I know horses have got big dicks. I've never really got my head between
Google
the
it.
back legs of a pony.
No, don't
and checked
Google it.
out the girth.
I would say it's pretty big. Even on a small pony, I'd say they've
Is
probably
it
got big
fractionally the same as a horse? Or are we saying,
do not look it up.
Talk to body size, maybe ponies edge it.
I'm not
If
sure.
you know, Vic
I'm
and
not
Sober
sure.
at soberawkward.com.
Yeah,
Drop us an email.
they look quite confident. So I think, ponies probably have big schlongs.
If you are a vet, please do reach out.
Today, we're going to hammer home, like really hammer home, all the incredible things that happen to your actual body when you take a break from booze. We want you to listen to this and think, hang on, why did I ever drink in the first place?
Yeah, that's fair, Vic. But you were a drinker and you didn't care about your body, and nor did I. We weren't doing tequila shots thinking, oh, I wonder how this is affecting my liver function. So how does this work if you don't care about your body? If you're the kind of drinker who's like, consequences, I'm just here for a good time until I pop my clogs.
Funnily enough, I met a Dutch boy with inflatable shoes last week. He phoned up to meet me. I got to do that again. Funnily enough, Hamish, I met a Dutch boy with inflatable shoes last week. He phoned me up for a date, but I phoned him up, sorry. Funnily enough,
This is all staying in. Don't cut this out.
I fucked this joke right out.
Do not edit this bit out. I want to take
Let me
three.
start again. I've got to get it right. Funnily enough, Hamish, I met a Dutch boy with inflatable shoes last week. I phoned him up for a date, but apparently he'd popped his clogs.
There it is. Nailed it.
Oh, for God's sake.
Everyone listens like, I know where this is going. And, just spit it out, Vic.
Anyway, I did not like myself enough to consider quitting drinking. Not only because I was ignorant, but also because I had no idea what it was doing to me. I was uneducated and somewhat stupid. Too pissed to care and in too deep to question it. So first, we're going to talk to the ones out there who do want to change. The ones who are teetering on the edge of trying something new. And then we're coming for the diehards with a subtle guilt trip and gentle nudge and a big fat pep talk.
Okay, so strap up some stirrups, stick a cowboy hat on for no apparent reason, and let's lead the horses to some fizzy water. It's about to get educational, inspirational, and possibly a little bit sweaty, in the best possible way, that is.
Yes, let's get educational, Hamish. I love
Imagine
that.
how
Yeah.
disappointed with ourselves would be if the teenage us heard us say that.
Yeah.
Yes. Real emphasis. Yes. Let's
Yes,
get
kids.
educational.
Come on, kids. Math is fun. I think there's some saddle chaffing on the way, Hamish, because I hate to say it, this is going to hurt. We've got a bit of a waiver, haven't we, here? Go on.
Here's the waiver. Before we dive into this list of miraculous bodily wonders, let's just say this. We're basing these results on someone with what we'd call alcohol use disorder, or your classic binge drinker who's going round for round with their liver most weekends.
If you're drinking heavily every day, and especially if your body has become to rely on alcohol to function, please don't go cold turkey. Withdrawal can be dangerous and even life-threatening, with risks like seizures and delirium tremens, which is the shakes. Speak to your GP, get a proper detox plan, and don't try to white-knuckle it alone.
But if you're in the I need a break camp, or you've been toying with the idea of stopping and seeing what happens, then these juicy stats are aimed directly at your beautiful booze-battered bodies. So what does happen to your body when you take a month off alcohol?
How did you feel, Hamish? Can you remember?
I think the overpowering feeling for me in the first 30 days was smugness. Rather than sort of seeing enormous changes in my body, it was just this feeling of like I'm more productive, the weekends feel really long, I'm exercising more than I've ever done it, and I just have more time on my hands. And I think that basically all roads lead to smugness. That's how I found it.
Yeah.
I guess some of the bigger benefits of sobriety really shine through once those 30 days have elapsed. You know, it's like a compound investment. To tune in to those of you that are financial, I've used the word compound investment.
I like
so your
it,
ears
Hamish.
can prick up. What about you?
Well, I think this is interesting because it depends where you're coming from on this. Like how alcohol has been making you feel is going to depend on how you feel about giving it up, honestly. Do you know what I mean? I know that sounds like a bit of a mouthful, but for me, the first 5 days off the booze, I honestly just felt relieved. I was excited too, giddy even, like I'd joined a secret club of people who drink tea on purpose and remember entire weekends. It felt completely new. I think I felt like I'd escaped, like I was free. And not in a running through fields kind of way, more in a rooted, stable and peaceful way, because I knew it was the right thing for me to doing because my anxiety had got so bad by that point. And in the first 5 days, my anxiety went. I had no hangovers, no guilt, no eyebrows shaved off. I wanted a whole new life from that very first day, and I was done with drinking and I was ready for change. So it felt nice for it just to be me and a cuppa and, you know, the sweet, awkward buzz of knowing I never had to do a day one again because this was going to be forever. So I'm one of those twatty, smug idiots as well, Hamish. But really, if I'm honest, I know I could never, ever have achieved a month off. Why would someone like me do that? It just wasn't on the cards. I do find it funny when people say that by having a month off, they've proved a point. Because I think if you really want to prove a point, like I have, you stop forever. I mean, that's proving a point.
Absolutely. Also, I like the fact you said you wanted to join the club of people who drink tea on purpose.
Yeah.
Were you drinking tea accidentally a lot before?
Well, usually,
you got sober?
yeah, because like I would never have anything else, so I would only ever drink tea politely. That's what I mean. I mean, like I would drink tea. If someone says, "Do you want a cup of tea?" I'd be like, "What? Have you not got any beers?" Okay, then I'll have a cup of tea. So that's what I mean by that.
Okay, I just liked it as a thought. Okay, so here come some solid facts about what happens to your body in that first month. Hold on to your knickers. Here they come.
Funny enough, I'm already holding on to my knickers, so I'm ready to go.
Always.
Okay, let's go the first 5 days. I was going to break this down into weeks, Hayne, but I thought it's important to know how you're going to feel in those first 5 days and what the benefits are, because some people don't even get it through that. So it's important to know that it just gets better and better. And I think it's going to be interesting to see if we even knew that these incredible changes were going on inside our bodies in this first 5 days of giving up the booze. Okay, day one, you take it away.
I'm doing day one. So day one, the party is over. Booze has left the building. Alcohol that was probably previously in your bloodstream is slowly going to begin leaving it, bringing with it the toxins. They're leaving too. Your blood sugar drops because alcohol messes with that glucose regulation. There's lots of sugar in alcohol, which lots of us didn't even know. So no booze means your pancreas and liver start recalibrating straight away. Straight away. Yep. Also, your hydration is going to improve because alcohol is a diuretic, and without it, your kidneys hold on to more water, rehydrating the cells across your entire body.
Wow.
All in day one, that is.
Day one. Okay. This
as long as
amazing.
Your last day of June wasn't a complete piss up.
Dry June.
That might come a bit later. We can say dry June. Wet June. If you've had a really wet June,
yes,
day one might come on day two, if that makes sense.
Yeah, the summer showers of wet June leads to what month?
The one in between June and August.
Yes, the dry one in between June and August. Day 2, you might feel a bit wired, which could lead some to drink again, but push through because it's actually your body repairing. It's just your nervous system freaking out. It's a bit like that HSP episode that we recorded recently, Hamish. Your nervous system is not used to you not having alcohol in your body. Without alcohol's sedating effect, your nervous system might stay stuck on high alert, heart racing, sleep disrupted, and mood swinging. Don't confuse this with feelings of anxiety. It's a normal side effect of stopping alcohol, so try and sit with it.
Day 3, your gut healing begins. Your gastrointestinal system starts producing normal levels of digestive enzymes again. You might feel bloated, gassy, or have some slightly odd toilet habits. We'll just leave that there.
Yes, sir.
Your blood pressure drops slightly again, and without alcohol acting as a vasodilator and spiking cortisol, your heart rate and blood pressure begin to stabilize.
Okay, so that's what day 3 is. Quite incredible, isn't it? Okay. Day 4, the fog begins to lift. Energy starts returning. I think some people, think the day after they quit drinking, they're going to suddenly feel amazing and, entering marathons, but that isn't the case. So I think it's day 4 where you start to feel a bit better and a bit more energetic. You may wake up feeling slightly more rested by this day, though don't expect full superhero status quite yet. Your liver enzymes have rebalanced. Your cellular regeneration in the liver has begun. Hydration glow up, I'm calling this. Your skin starts looking less grey. Lips aren't as dry. Your eyes may begin losing that permanent bloodshot effect. Hair gets thicker. Eyes sparkly. I don't think you'd notice the thickening hair that quickly, honestly, unless you just wake up with really thick hair one morning. I think that's kind of a bit
day
exaggerated.
4.
Yeah.
Whoa, what happened to your hair last night?
Well, I think what I mean is it generally is getting thicker without you noticing, unless you wake up one day
I was bald on day 3 and I've got a full mat on day 4.
Give up drinking if you're bored. Your hair will get thicker on day 4. Yes, so there's less bloating, no bad dog breath. I mean, that's not guaranteed. Depends if you had dinner for the night before, doesn't it, really? Look into the mirror and like what you see. I think that's what we're trying to say here. Like, forget all that stuff. You're going to start seeing some general changes in your face. I think if you like fake stuff here, like hair and nails or even Botox, I do hear that people who stop drinking, they stop doing these things in sobriety because they start to embrace their more natural look. I actually love this. This was a stat that came up when I was researching this episode, that people stop getting stuff done to their bodies like plastic surgery because they start to embrace who they actually are. I read a quote from Cameron Diaz, the actress, this week, who said, "I'd rather see my face aging than a face that doesn't belong to me at all." And I think that certainly happens in sobriety, is that you start to embrace the aging process a bit more and learn to love your skin you're in. And I think that will happen even in these first 5 days. You'll start to appreciate who you are, which is lovely.
So, Vic, if you're 7 years sober, why do you still wear that god-awful wig?
Yeah, this is my thick hair. I only wear a merkin, Hamish. Do you know what a merkin is?
I'm assuming that's maybe some sort of pubic hair wig?
Yes, it is. Well done.
Is it?
It's a pubic hair wig that they used to wear, I think, like long time ago in sort of Elizabethan era. A lot of the women used to have nits or crabs or some sort of like venereal issues with animals crawling around in their underwear. And they used to have to shave off their pussy hair. Am I allowed to say that? I don't think I've ever said the word pussy.
This is the woman that spelled out PORN in a recent episode and has now gone with pussy hair.
Yeah, sorry.
Pussy
I don't know where that
hair.
came from.
You've just used the term pubic hair.
I've never said that in my whole life. I feel like I've just dirtied myself.
I'm still interested by the process. So you've got crabs.
Yeah.
You shave off your pussy hair.
Yeah.
And then what? You leave it somewhere for a bit until the crabs leave, and then you stick it back on.
No, you just have a wig that's made out of like maybe some
Pussy
sort of dog hair or something. The pussy hair, it's not, the wig is not your own hair.
It's your dog's hair.
Or it's some sort of hair, perhaps horse hair or maybe a neighbour's hair. Because you don't use the infested hair, but there was a job that somebody made merkins, which were pubic hair wigs for vaginas. Yeah.
What's happened here is you've understood that merkin is pubic hair wig and you know no other information about it. So you're improvising that it might be your neighbour's dog's.
What I'm saying is, don't use, if anyone out there is suffering with crabs, don't shave your pubic hair off and use that because that's got the crabs in it. You've got to use something else.
That's what confused me. Got to use a dog's.
It's full of interesting information here. We're reaching all areas of issues here, Hamish, not only alcohol. We're talking a lot about pussy crabs.
I don't know how we've got onto this. Okay, day 5. Your body starts saying cheers. Your sleep quality noticeably improves. There's no more wake-ups to down stale water. Your melatonin production begins to normalize and your REM sleep returns. You might feel, we can't guarantee this, but you might start feeling a little bit more emotionally stable. Your cravings will ease up slightly this week with your blood sugar stabilizing. Those urgent wine o'clock feelings might begin to fade and your brain fog will begin to reduce. As your cognitive performance improves, memory, focus, and reaction times start creeping back in. Basically, your brain's starting to work after being down the pub for years.
Oh, and your dopamine levels are recalibrating too.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. Enjoy personalized comfort for better sleep night after night. And now, max out your savings. The more you buy, the more you save on beds, bases, and more. Plus, get free home delivery on any smart bed with base. Limited time. Check it out at a Sleep Number store near you or at sleepnumber.com today.
Skip the gym, not the workout. With Hydro, you get a full-body workout in just 20 minutes, hitting 86% of your muscles in one smooth, low-impact motion. And now there's the new Hydro Arc, Hydro's most advanced rower yet. Arc introduces Hydrometrics, tracking your power, endurance, and precision every time you row, so you can actually see your progress. Go to hydro.com and use code ROW to get $100 off any Hydro rower, including Arc. That's HYDROW.com, code ROW.
While still low, your reward system is slowly coming back online. This means small pleasures, music, food, hugs start to feel more satisfying. That's the sober way, don't you know?
As if that's not enough, let's see what happens over the next 3 weeks. So not going day by day anymore. We're going to go fast forward.
Yeah, we're going to whiz through this.
So week 2, the anxiety begins to fade. That 25% more stressed you feel after just one glass of wine will disappear. Yeah, in the first week. The body is repairing that fast. Your skin hydration improves, your puffiness reduces, that red nose blotchy look, that's going to begin fading very fast. Your gut health begins to restore because alcohol inflames your digestive tract. So 2 weeks off and your bloating, acid reflux, and we're calling it wine poo. Your poos will start to improve.
The grog bog.
The grog bog. Your mood starts lifting. You're going to feel less bogged down by life, and you'll probably start thinking about sport. Maybe. You might. Or exercise. Maybe you're not suddenly going to be lying in bed in week 2 and think, rugby. I've never thought of rugby, and now I just can't stop thinking about scrums and line-outs and rugby words.
Well, I don't think you're just thinking about it, Hamish. You're thinking about doing it. Did you start thinking about doing sport when you gave up drinking?
Well, I'm always just a little bit thinking about sport. What I found helped me in my sobriety was that I combined a let's go sober for 30 days challenge with a sporty challenge. And I'm not saying you need to sign up to a marathon on the first day of July, but I am saying, can you try and commit to going on a walk every day or going to the gym every day or trying to swim every day or playing sport once a week? Can you add on a commitment to your booze freeness that is...
A commitment to booze, no. A non-commitment
we can all do that.
to booze, yeah.
Can you make a non-commitment to booze but a commitment to something athletic? Because they sort of feed each other is what I've found.
Yeah,
did you become sporty in your sobriety?
Yeah, I guess if baking is a sport, then yes, I did do a lot of baking. Is that a sport?
You've got to lift things in and out of an oven. You've got to eat them. That's jaw exercise. Yeah, I guess that kind of counts.
Yeah, I did a lot of jaw exercise. Oh, God, let's move on.
Let's
it's
leave
gone
that
silly.
there as well, shall we?
Week 3. Brain and body say merci beaucoup. Better focus and mental clarity. It's building up this, Hamish, isn't it? To the fact, like, at the end of it, have you seen those chat GPT when they say, show me a man who works in a fish and chip shop. Now make the chip shop the biggest chip shop in the world. Now make it the most amazing chip shop you've ever seen. And it builds up. I think that's what this is going to be like. It's like a chat GPT where everything just gets better over a month. Whereas in the end, you're like this sober superhero standing on the top of the world, screaming at the sky with meteors going off behind you. We're ending the driest of the Julys on that feeling.
You've got far too much time on your hands.
Anyway, you'll have better focus and mental clarity. A 2021 study showed moderate to heavy drinkers had measurable brain shrinkage. And when you stop drinking and start to get better, do you think your brain grows? Is that what they're saying, Hamish?
I think that's what we're saying.
I'm not sure about that.
Let's
It's only
go with
going to.
that.
What if it overgrows?
That's an issue I've had for years.
Comes out your ears.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's too big. So I can't fully close my mouth.
Oh.
That's an issue. Always one of my nostrils is always blocked.
Stop. That's made me cry. What do you mean? You can't close your mouth.
That's it.
God, it made me cry with laughter. I just took my glasses off. That's so weird. That's the weirdest image of you I've ever had in my head. Okay, I need to take a deep breath because this is serious. Okay. Risk of heart disease drops. The British Heart Foundation.
It's a real gear shift, isn't it? Heart disease. It's difficult to say that when you're not laughing.
I'm laughing at heart disease. Okay. The British... Oh, I've gone. You're going to have to read it.
I'll do it. The British Heart Foundation says even 3 weeks off booze can help regulate your heart rhythm and reduce stroke risk. Plus, you might notice some weight loss. So 1 month off the booze, so fast forwarding a little bit, can save you up to 30,000 calories, which is about she's still gone, about 3.5 kilos or 7.7 pounds. In week 3, the average heavy drinker saves around $400 a month. That's Aussie dollars. I always question that number. I think it's more because it's not just the money we're spending on alcohol. It's the money we're not spending on taxis, round of drinks for strangers, binge eating the next day.
Morning after
hospital
pill.
visits, morning after pill.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's say for argument's sake it's $400 a month. You're 3 weeks in, you've already saved $300.
Nowadays, you'd spend $100 quite easily on a bottle of wine in a restaurant or something, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I think it's
a pint is about 15 Aussie dollars.
Yeah, I
$400
would say
is
people
not that
would
many
spend,
pints.
like a normal drinker, I would say probably spends at least $600 to $1,000 a month on alcohol, depending if they might be buying it for a party or taking some over for a barbecue. I would say it's probably at least double that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. It depends if you're drinking at home or drinking out, I guess. We'll say let's just double it.
Let's just double it. So it's really bad and you're spending loads of money on it, so don't do it. Week 4, I think, Hamish, you're basically a newborn. Liver fat can decrease up to 15%, and that is huge. A fatty liver is reversible, and just 1 month off can kickstart that healing. Cancer risk reduction begins. Alcohol is, of course, a group 1 carcinogen. Removing it even for a month can reduce levels of harmful compounds in your blood. Immune system strengthens, less inflammation, better white blood cell function. Basically, your body oh dear. Basically, your body is better equipped to fight off bugs and recover from illness. Now, is that something you've experienced, Hamish? Because I certainly don't get ill as much nowadays. I get a cold once a year or maybe once every other year, unless I'm in Bali where I always get Bali belly. But apart from that, I'm not very often sick.
I've not thought about it like that, but funnily enough, the most recent sickness to rip through our house, everyone was throwing up except me. So maybe I am superior now.
Yes, you are superior.
Both of
You've always
my
been superior.
children are sober. But yeah, maybe, I don't know, if I don't get sick because of my sobriety.
I would say it makes sense that you wouldn't get as sick. I think probably
It sounds
sobriety.
good for this point. Let's say you'll never get sick again.
Yeah, well, let's not say that, but let's say you'll get less sick as often, because otherwise you might get in trouble.
Week 4, say goodbye to sicknesses.
Yeah.
You're done.
Forever. And you're going to live, if you get sober, you're going to live forever. We're turning it up today, aren't we, Hayne? We're going full maximum benefits. To sum it all up, after just 1 month off the booze, your liver starts clapping, your brain stops buffering, your skin glows like you've been licking a Himalayan salt lamp, and your bank account finally sighs with relief. You sleep like a smug baby, your anxiety moves out, your hormones behave, well, sort of, depends whether you're perimenopausal like me, and you might even remember your Netflix password for once. So let's weigh it up. What do you lose? A night out in which you tell a bouncer to F off, tear your favourite dress, eat a soggy kebab and don't remember how you got home again, and compare that to what you gain. Well, what I'm saying is the benefits most certainly outweigh just repeating old patterns again and again.
I saw an amazing quote from Lance Armstrong this week. Have you seen this sort of quote of his going around on social media?
No.
Which he's sober.
I didn't take drugs, I promise. Is that what it was?
Well, yeah, that was famously, but he's sober. And he basically said, no one in the history of humans has ever got to a year sober, 5 years sober, 10 years sober and gone, that was a waste of time. I really regret doing that. It's kind of a fair point. He's not a particularly popular guy because of what he did, but I applaud that clarity of thought. I think it's true. We've never met anyone in the years of doing this who's gone, oh, God, I really regret going sober.
Well, I think it's an interesting point, Hamish. You've got it spot on, because people don't try. They never give this an opportunity because it seems so out of context with their lives. Like, I drink, I go out, my mates drink, we all go out. This is what we do. This is ingrained in us so deeply that we don't look outside it. And I think what we're doing here, especially coming up into this special not wet month, it's time to think about that. And that's all you can do is like think about that for a second. This term sober curious is so brilliant because it makes you question it. And that's all we're saying is like, maybe just question your alcohol intake. Maybe this is an opportunity to go, why do I do this? And is it okay? And what harm is it doing? And what could the benefits possibly be if I stopped? Because like with anything, you've got a whole life ahead of you. And to do a year sober, just to see what it's like, is a really, really good opportunity. And this month is a good time to start that year and go, well, I've done drinking. It's time for me to try something completely different, just as an experiment, just to see what it's like.
That's it. Stop being afraid of trying something new. Stop being afraid of being different to what your friends and family are doing. Let's just give it a go. That's what we say on this podcast. We're not telling you need to be sober today and anyone who's not sober is a baddie. We're saying try something new, give it a go, and let us know if you see the benefits that we see. And the benefits that we've just listed there are all life-changing. And they just come from not necking fermented grapes,
yeah,
right? And pretending it's self-care or it's the only coping mechanism that I've got. I think when we really look at booze, it's a false sense of security, like a cozy social blanket. But even though sobriety might feel cold at first and take a few weeks to warm up, after a month, you're going to be basking in the sunshine. Honestly, if this were a pill, people would queue for hours and call it a miracle. So go on. Take the break. Your organs will throw you a surprise party and your future self will bring the cake.
Yeah, I was just going to add there, Hamish, I think because all the stuff that we've listed, we haven't talked about mental health, which of course is going to improve dramatically if we give up alcohol. I think some of the problems with those benefits is that they're internal. Like we're talking about our liver function, things that we can't see. So it's difficult to comprehend and it's difficult to go, well, I think my liver might not be all right, but I'm not really sure. But I know this would probably be a good thing if I tried it. There's other benefits that we've talked about many times on this podcast that we haven't mentioned today, which is the fact that you learn to be more confident and you start to like yourself and you start to actually love who you are as a person. those even far outweigh what's going on internally inside your body, because you can't see the changes in that unless you get like a body scan or whatever, the doctors do. But those other things as well, on top of the internal changes, are absolutely incredible. And that's what sobriety is about. It's about finding out not only about the inside, but what happens to you outside too, which is your whole mental clarity changing and going on a journey of self-discovery. Sounds cheesy, but it's true.
We want you to fulfill your potential. I think a lot of us don't realise how much drinking is holding us back. We don't fully comprehend the cost of drinking when we're still in the middle of drinking. Yeah. And then when you stop, you're like, I can write books.
Yeah.
I can write successful books and create successful podcasts.
Yeah.
That's quite an extreme example. It might just be like, I'm actually really good at my job. I'm actually pretty good at dealing with the stresses of parenting. Or I'm actually, we all discover things. And I feel like it's a great unlock to your potential with sobriety.
Yeah, because if you don't try, then you're never going to know what there is to unlock. You don't know until you stop drinking what you're made of. And sobriety shows you that. And it's usually good stuff that you like and stuff that you're proud of. And that pride will lead to a longer term sobriety, because you're like, actually, I'm all right and I can do this and I can fit into society without having a drink. And it feels bloody amazing. I think in that first month, Haim, I definitely felt more healthy. That's it. I felt normal, like my body was actually fixing. And of course, the anxiety went. I felt fitter and wanted more. Sober life became so satisfying, actually, that I began to ask myself why I ever drank in the first place. It began to seem like such an odd thing to do. We didn't mention the mental side of thing earlier, but it is a circle of positivity. That pride that I mentioned, it turns into confidence in social situations, which turns into high self-esteem, and on it goes. Things keep getting better and better the longer you do it. And in the end, you're sort of snogging yourself in the mirror because you feel so bloody chuffed that you've done something so utterly life-changing. But if you are that person that doesn't feel like letting go of their best mate boozy woozy booze, what if it all seems a bit hard, a bit pointless and a bit boring? What do they do then, Haim?
Yes, the old booze is my best mate conundrum. We get it. Letting go of alcohol can feel a bit like breaking up with the fun friend who's always up for a night out, never judges your dodgy dance moves and makes you feel invincible.
So what could we say to someone who isn't quite ready to let go?
We'd say this: it's okay. You don't have to be ready today. You don't have to throw a farewell party for booze and smash all your wine glasses. You just have to be curious. Ask yourself, is this mate actually a good mate? Do they leave you feeling better or worse? Are they cheering you on or quietly ruining your life while wearing a party hat? And if the idea of sobriety feels hard, pointless and boring, that's probably because you haven't tried it yet. The truth is, the best bits come after the fear. The clarity, the belly laughs you actually remember, the mornings when you wake up and don't want to peel your face off, the energy, the peace and the pride.
Yeah. I love that, Haim. The energy and the peace and the pride. It's not about being perfect or saying goodbye forever. It's about giving yourself a chance to see what life is like without that so-called best mate dragging you down with false promises and forgotten nights. And if all else fails, try it for a month. Try it this month. Just give it a go. Booze will still be there if you want to go back, but we're betting once you get a taste of what's possible, you won't want to.
Did you smash your wine glasses, Vic?
No, I didn't smash my wine glasses, actually. I put apple ties in them. Sometimes if I like a posh drink, I still have it in a wine glass. Actually, I also use old wine bottles for candle holders, beer cans to hold mozzie repellent coils, and I use shot glasses for mini chocolate mousses. I recycle my drinking days a bit like I've recycled myself. I think I was a bit like a dirty pair of trousers, and now I'm like that little black dress, Hamish. Do you still have booze paraphernalia lying around the house?
I only have Liz.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
She's the booze paraphernalia of your past.
She was the most successful outcome of my boozy past. Yeah. Now, I don't own a pint glass. I don't own any wine glasses.
Yeah.
I have a shot glass that I was given at a wedding recently. So I give Sunny juice out of the shot glass and send photos to the people that gave it to me. But no, I have no drinking paraphernalia at all.
I recently, when we were in, I don't know whether I told you this, when we were in Greece last year on our big trip, at the end, the kids had done like a windsurfing week. And at the end, instead of the kids getting a little medal, they poured them some Coca-Cola into shot glasses and they had to neck it. And they were like, 1, 2, 3. And we all had to shout, shot, 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 shot to my children. And I was so obviously embarrassed. I'm not going to say, don't do that to my children. We don't drink, don't you know? I didn't want to pipe up and be like the awkward one. So I was there shouting.
Did you overcompensate?
Yeah.
Like, fuck it, give him beer. Give him beer.
Yeah.
He's
I was
12,
shouting.
he'll be all right.
Well, they were 12, 7 and 4 at the time. And I was shouting in the audience, shot, 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 shot.
I would have loved for like a sober, awkward listener to be there and be like, oh, is that Vic shouting shot at my child?
What's going on there? What's she up to? What we're trying to say is, apart from all the waffle that you had to listen to, is give sobriety a go. Why not? Give it a go. You've done everything else. I mean, I always say to people, I'd spent years running naked up and down beachfronts with traffic cones on my head. Now's the time to try a new life. And that's all I did, and that's all you did, and we enjoy it. I mean, that's all you can say, isn't it? It's nicer than drinking, and it's nicer than being hungover, and it's nicer than having anxiety, that's for sure.
And
so,
this
yeah.
is one of the most socially acceptable months to give up. There's
Yes.
lots of newbies joining the party this month, and you could be part of it.
And if you do feel good, then carry it on. Like, why not carry on feeling good? I always question that with people. Like, just keep going. I always say, I'm loving it. I'm loving being sober. It's the best thing I've ever done. This is amazing, but I'm going to start drinking again next month. It's like, why? Ask yourself those questions. Like, why do I feel the need to drink in a social situation? Because you can do it without. We are the proof in the pudding, if that's the word, if that's the phrase, Hamish. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I'd quite like some pudding now, though, actually. Do you want some pudding?
Yeah, I'm getting really into tiramisu.
Oh, yeah, a bit of coffee flavour.
Yeah.
Has it got booze in it, Hamish?
I don't know. I don't want to ask. I'd rather just be naive and enjoy my tiramisu.
Yeah, that's maybe why you're enjoying it so much.
I have 19 of them and then
Yeah.
get naked.
Yeah. I think it's got cognac in it or something. I think there's probably
I thought it was
some
the
that
coffee.
don't. Yeah, maybe it's the coffee. Yeah. No wonder you feel wasted all the time. Like, get your tiramisus down your neck. Thanks for listening, everybody. If you're questioning your relationship with booze, you're struggling to moderate, or your hangovers are causing anxiety, it might be time to reach out for some support.
Yeah, just talk to a mate about how you're feeling, contact a local doctor, find an AA or sobriety group. Vic's got one.
Yeah, just head to www.cuppa.community.
Remember, if you're questioning yourself, it might be time to seek support.
Even though this journey can be awkward, it is definitely worth it. And if you've enjoyed the Sober Awkward podcast, don't forget to review it, rate it, and share it with your mates.
Do they have to share it with their mates?
Yeah, of course they do. I'm not doing this for nothing, Hamish. Bloody hell.
How do they share it?
I don't know, just write it on the document.
Skip the gym, not the workout. With Hydro, you get a full-body workout in just 20 minutes, hitting 86% of your muscles in one smooth, low-impact motion. And now there's the new Hydro Arc, Hydro's most advanced rower yet. Arc introduces Hydrometrics, tracking your power, endurance, and precision every time you row, so you can actually see your progress. Go to hydro.com and use code ROW to get $100 off any Hydro rower, including Arc. That's HYDROW.com, code ROW.
Your business is one of a kind, so your website should be too. With Wix, it's easy. Almost too easy to create a website that's perfectly yours. Just tell AI what kind of site you want to build or choose from thousands of templates. Change whatever you want, whenever you want, and get everything you need to start running your business your way. No matter what you sell or what you aspire to be, you can do it all yourself on Wix.
Hi, neighbor. Save up to 70% on classic furniture and decor at Birch Lane, a Wayfair specialty brand. The biggest sale on the block is happening October 26th through 29th. Shop classic style for joyful living at birchlane.com.
So, as you probably know, my comedy memoir, 1,000 Wasted Sundays, is officially out. All my magnificent fuck-uppery in one awkward hit. If you'd like to get your hands on a copy, it's now available from all good bookstores.
We always say all good bookstores, don't we?
Yeah.
Are there bad bookstores?
No, it's probably ones with moody sellers.
Oh, yeah, really depressed librarian folk.
Yes,
okay,
yeah,
good.
yeah. So there are probably some, but we're only storing it in the good ones.
It's only made it into the goodies.
You can also get it from all good online retailers. The print version and ebook are out now, and the audiobook will be available in March. I've been writing my memoir for 5 years. It will make you laugh, cry and cringe, and hopefully inspire a few people to reconsider their relationship with booze. If you love the podcast, then I think you'll love the book, even if I do say so myself. Hamish has read it. What did you think?
I feel like I know a little bit too much about you now, to be honest, Vic. Look, I really loved it. It was hilarious and surprisingly moving, but I feel like I've seen you naked in a literary sense. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's worrying.
Yeah. From an emotional point of view, seriously, it wobbled my teeny weeny wooden heart, Vic.
Okay.
My teeny little wooden heart.
Well, his wooden heart is broken. Anyway, so if you do manage to get your filthy mitts on a copy, please do me a favour and head to goodreads.com and give me a review. Doing that will help me get it out there to those that need a bit of sober support. So there you have it. My story, unwanted warts and all. Come and get awkward with me.
Not to be too demanding or anything, but seriously, go and buy it now.
Go and buy it right now.
Yeah, don't just tell your friends, buy it, and then buy your friends one or two.
Yeah, don't give them a copy, buy it, yeah.
And you know what, don't be careful where you store it. If you lose it, you can always buy another 5.
Yeah, buy another one.
Yeah.